Sagittarius, this is going to be your bi-weekly love check-in. This is for my Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this, please do give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out my channel. If you are new here on this channel, we combine channeling and tarot with the universal law of assumption, consciousness, manifesting. I look into your situation with a specific person, and I help you to actually like shift your focus, the dynamic, should you wish to. So if that is something that you like, then stick with me. If you're looking for a more traditional tarot reader or a psychic, of course, there are many other channels that do that. If you want a private session with me where I do it this way, all my info is in the description box. If you want a more traditional tarot reader or a psychic private session, I've put links to my affiliates, Mystic Sense and Spiritual Blossom, in the description box. Mystic Sense will give you your first 5 minutes reading free. Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus $10 when you deposit $20. We're going to take a look now, Saggy, the person on your mind. How do they feel about you? How do you feel about them? And a projected potential. And the reason I say that is because, tying in what I said earlier, universal law of assumption, my tarot readings are a check-in point into one version of you, your specific person, the connection that you, Saggy, have selected, manifested, are selecting, manifesting out of the infinite that are available right now in this very given moment. Creation is finished. Everything exists all at once. Everyone is you pushed out. There are infinite versions of you and a specific person available at any given time. Your desires are meant for you. You can have any version of anyone or anyone that you like. If you'd like to manifest this differently, it just requires a shift in you, your state of consciousness, the version of Saggy that you're being, and a reselection through your focus, your dominant thoughts and assumptions pushed out. Circumstances do not matter, conditions do not matter, okay? I've also launched my course, Shifted Guys, for anyone that wants to go deeper into it, understand what is manifesting, how to be a conscious and deliberate manifester, embodiment of your ideal self-concept, your ideal identity, the I am, and the version of you that has things exactly what you want, with the knowing, and how that would apply also with a specific person, okay? I take you through all of that, so check it out. The link is in the bio description box. Okay guys, Saggy, the person on your mind. Four of Cups. There's a little bit of an energy of like disappointment between the two of you, okay? Or you're not taking what I have to offer. Five of Wands, it's in the reverse. They want to get past, Five of Wands in the reverse. They want to get past some level of like tension, competition. You know, there could be a rejection wound, a feeling like, okay, there's like outside influences and, you know, not paying enough attention to the situation. Yeah, there's a King of Cups in the reverse, Seven of Wands in the reverse, Five of Cups, losses and regrets, like the King of Cups in the reverse, like the love feeling a little bit pulled back, a rejection wound, and the Seven of Wands in the reverse, like there could be this feeling like, well, Seven of Wands is persistence, persist or don't persist, because there's something to do with love being pulled back and competition or tension. So it could be that this person's feeling like maybe you're not taking what they have to offer. They're not sure whether to persist. Seven of Wands could be a little bit of a guarded energy. Nine of Wands, they do want to get out of that. There's a block. There's a feeling of a block, guys. Anyway, I'm going to teach you how to like shift at that. They're just you pushed out. So it's a version, because there's hurt feelings here. Lovers card, Eight of Wands. They want to talk. There's hurt feelings here around a strong connection, but feeling chosen. So again, there's like a rejection wound. Are there other energies or influences or clashes about that, or just feeling rejected? And there's some kind of a level of regret. Now, for some of you, there's regret in not fully choosing the connection. If you're dealing with a situation where there's outside energies around, there could be some losses in that department and wanting to talk it through, wanting to talk to you, maybe regrets in not making the right choice or choices. Okay, so let me have a look. And guys, again, don't take anything that's not yours. And if it is, we're going to fucking fuck it in a bucket, as I always say. It's that simple. But like, let's have a look. Yeah, there's a King of Wands here. I mean, there's two kings on the table, Saggy. For some of you, there's a situation where maybe you've had options and choices and this person wasn't showing up right. And now they're feeling the loss of that. They're feeling like they want to persist, but they're wondering if you're going to choose what they have to offer now, because that Four of Cups, you're going to take what I have to offer. This could be like it's happened on their end, then on your end. You know what I mean? Or otherwise, you know, I would say that this is an action forward king. So there's attraction, desire, and there is communication. There's communication regardless, Sag. So there's a Knight of Wands in the reverse. Passion, chemistry. And for some of you, you know, there's been more of that and less of like, maybe commitment. I mean, Knight of Wands is not so stable. It's a bit stop-start. There's a bit of a wound. Like, so again, it could be around, some of you, this is like, is this more like a fling and not like a commitment? Because that Five of Wands is like tensions around competition. And for others of you, yeah, I mean, it's just been very stop-start, not really choosing the connection. I mean, pretty much the same. Let me have a look. Yeah, there's an Ace of Wands. So passion and chemistry. They also might be wondering, Sag, if you have another energy around you, is what I'm saying. Because, like, look, there's a Three of Cups here in the background. There's a Two of Cups behind. So there could be losses between the two of you, especially with this Three of Swords, of like whether other people have impacted on the situation, or a dynamic between the two of you where people have, there's other energies, and so this situation, maybe choices. You understand what I'm trying to say, Sag? I mean, the Oracle cards will tell us more. Let's have a look. Yep, Empress card in the reverse, Seven of Swords. For some of you, this is something involving like secrecy or an affair, okay? Again, don't take it if it's not yours. And for others of you, it's just like this hasn't really been nurtured, like this connection. The Empress card would be about nurturing it, growing it. And there's been an avoidance in doing that. There's probably been passion and chemistry, like I said, but it's been maybe stop-start. There's been holding on, but holding back, not really giving everything. Let me see a bit more on the Seven of Swords. Yeah, there's that Five of Wands in the reverse, had to come out, right? So it's something to do with clashing and tensions, maybe around other energies. A small portion of you, you know, this is because there's a choice that needed to be made and was withheld. A choice wasn't made because there might be children or, like, you know, a wife or a mother figure in the mix. And so this hasn't, in the recent perceived past, grown to its potential. That could have been the clashing. Now there might be a feeling like on the other side there's other energy. Like, it could be a situation where there's other energies on both sides, or there's a lot of trust issues going on because there's a feeling of withholding from the connection and not really choosing the connection. Seven of Swords, like avoiding that. Four of Pentacles, holding back. Passion and chemistry, but holding back. And the love seems to be a little bit turned off between the two of you. I mean, why do we have that Five of Wands in the reverse? There's a Star card in the reverse. It's something to do with not being very open with one another. Like I said, some of you, this is a situation that involves, yeah, like other energies that need to be let go of, or fighting and trust issues around not being honest with one another and feeling like there's other energies, and that's led to a loss of vitality and a loss of hope. In the recent perceived past, yeah, some of you have broken up with this person, or there's hurt feelings because there's another energy, or someone didn't get everything. Four of Pentacles, like withholding. And there seems to be a wanting to still be passionate with you. It's unfinished business, Death card. This could be something that goes round and round. A Knight of Wands is stop, start, stop, start. And again, guys, don't take it if it's not your story, okay? If it is your story, Sag, and you feel like that there's been other energies or competition, or not really you're not really receiving everything, then we just need to change your story. Like, this is a soulmate connection, but there's all this withholding kind of thing. If you're in the camp where there's unfinished business outside this situation, that seems to me why there's stop-start, and this is something that involves, you know, Seven of Swords, like an affair. Again, I'm not giving you assumptions, but if that's the case, you can select a new version of the situation, guys. It's one state of consciousness and characters in your show. So you need to take the attention off competition, third parties, and just like put yourself in the version of Sag that has it your way. Okay, so it is really that simple. That's it. Embody the version of you that has it. But let me have a look at what is going on with you. We've got Gemini energy, Aquarius energy, Scorpio energy. It just also could be round and round, right? Like insecurities, maybe unfounded, trust issues. Are there other energies, or are there not other energies? Are you holding back on me? Are you not holding back on me? Are you being honest? If that is the case, guys, then you would just say we have the most loving, open, honest, communicative relationship. They're so trustworthy. If this is like it just keeps going round and round and not really progressing in the way that you would want, or stop, start, or hot and cold, guys, you just say, no, they're so consistent. They're so loving. you know, their top priority. I mean, Five of Wands also, it's like, are there other energies just pulling at this or influencing this? You know, and then there's an avoidance in really nurturing the connection. Empress card. There's a challenge here also, like insecurities, potentially jealousy issues, Four of Pentacles, okay? Holding on to each other, but then holding back because of suspicion or trust issues. And something needs to be like really clarified. No shortage of passion and chemistry. So eight of Wands is, they're not gone, Sag. It goes round and round, and then there can be hurt. There's also potentially round and round in relation to other energies that are influencing this. If that's your story, look, we've got Seven of Pentacles. There's sort of like a groundwork. There's been a lot of waiting to see how things play out, Sag. We've got Six of Wands in the reverse. So you're feeling like you don't get the attention or the validation. Seven of Pentacles. And then we've got the Star card in the reverse on your end too. Loss of vitality, losing hope. I mean, Sag, it takes in the moment a shift. In a moment, we shift moment by moment, and then sticking to your decision without the validation, because you can't be in two states. You can't be in the state where you have the perfect connection with this person, no interferences, no third parties, committed, whatever it is you want, and then be in the state where you're like, why are they not showing up the way that I want? It doesn't work. You can look at my other content. King of Cups, Sag. How do you feel about them? You do feel like there's love. Maybe they doubt your love. Maybe you do love them. Maybe it's interchangeable. Maybe 1 minute it's like that on their end, and the next minute it's like that on your end. Eight of Wands, you're both communicating, okay? And then the Five of Wands in the reverse, can't make it up, see? Okay, so you both want to talk. There's love. There's been clashing. There's sometimes doubting the love. There's wanting to get past tensions and conflict. There's wanting no more competition. Okay, Strength card, ego clashes and sometimes challenges to confidence. High Priestess, again, something to do with either a feeling of secrecy or hiding things, or it just goes hot and cold and there's an air of mystery. There could be an assumption that there's secrets. Guys, if you feel like you can't trust this person and you haven't found any circumstances, evidence in one version of reality, which would have been a lead up to an embodiment of an identity of yours, then get it the fuck out of your head. Be like, no, we have no secrets. We're perfect. Otherwise, for those of you that know that you're in a situation where there's other influences and this has to be like that there's secrets and all of that, then just manifest it the fuck away, okay? Because we've got Four of Pentacles in reverse. Jealousy issues, insecurities, secrets in a way, or holding back, holding on to one another but withholding. Let me see what this Five of Wands in the reverse is. Empress card in the reverse. My goodness, guys. Empress card in the reverse, Empress card in the reverse. You see how they jump? It's challenging, each of you feeling the other one loves the other one. Like you want to hold on to each other, but you're insecure. You know, like it's, I don't know, you have an intuitive bond. There's a Three of Swords, but it's in the reverse. They've got the Three of Swords. So you want to get past heartache. I mean, you could have had a clash around third parties and you want to get past that. So Sag, if that is the case, then just go right now into the version of you, no third parties, no clashes, we never fight, we're perfect, we're together, no competition, no one else, I'm their one and only, etc. Because there's Five of Swords, that's clashing in tension, okay? So what else? But you want the love, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. And then we've got an Emperor in the reverse, Emperor and Empress in the reverse, and we have Lovers card over here. Strong connection. This is a strong pair, husband and wife, mother and father figure, or divine pair in the upright. But this is shadow energy. So Sag, it's not even about them, no one to change but self. And then you can detach from that select version that you prefer, the traits that you focus on in the mind, they're gonna show up, okay? You can have anything through you. But this is challenging probably you, giving and receiving love, feeling loved. Maybe you feel this person doesn't take control of matters. There's clashing. For some of you, yes, there's withholding because there is another outside party that needs to be let go of. If that's the case, you can manifest it how you want. If it's just a matter of not really choosing the connection in another way, you can say the connection's chosen. If it's just like ego clashes and them not being loving enough, then you can say, no, they're so loving, they pour into me. They nurture the connection. We're so solid. We're the most solid pair. You know, I mean, we've got Six of Wands in the reverse. You feel not validated. You feel really not like you're getting the recognition. You question whether it could be successful. We've got the Seven of Cups in the reverse. You feel, there's something here to do with questions, like mixed feelings, and also questions, are there other energies or not other energies? Now, for some of you, that's just fear. It's illusion, because that's what Seven of Cups can be. And for others of you, you know it. If you know it in one version, manifest them away. There's no other cups. Seriously. But otherwise, you know, Sag, you want to get past it by the looks of things. Maybe some of you, you're not sure what you want. Maybe you want a new love, or you have a new love. So maybe they're feeling a little like you're not really choosing them. You understand? Guys, you can have any connection with anyone, any way that you like. You can have a new love, and you could have this person chasing the fuck out of you, being like, you're all I've ever wanted, full stop. So you don't have to wait on anyone. You don't have to hold off on life. You just rewrite the story in relation to everyone that is in your world, however you would like them. Should you want to keep them in your world, or should you want them in a different way through changing self-concept? I take you through it in Shifted, guys. Go and check it out. But we've got Pisces energy, Taurus, Libra, Aries. Yeah, did I say the signs on here? Yeah, Aquarius, Scorpio, I think I did. Okay, guys, it's a bit of a weird read. We've got Eight of Wands, so there is communication. Seems to be, you know, Empress, Emperor, King of Cups. Like there's love. It's just this air of mystery and needing to get past confusion, communication, passion, lack of truth or honesty, and both of you seem to be like wanting to get past Five of Wands, you know, which is in the reverse, a feeling of competition and clashing. Both of you have that. So, or fighting over, are you withholding from me? Fighting over maybe the feeling of secrecy, or there's just mutual insecurity maybe in that department. So then you can take control. If you say, oh, they always show up like this, then you're going to get more of it. If you say, we never fight, or they go over and above to make me feel safe and secure and nurtured and loved and adored, etc., you're going to get that with persistence. It must harden into fact. Let's see what they want. Yeah, love. It says love. So they might doubt that you love them, Sag, but we don't need to worry about that, okay? The insecure version. We just, meh. You're not manipulating them. They do love you, Sag, in this check-in, but something goes wrong here with this Five of Wands. See, hammer, sabotage and rebuild, working on it, persistent. Then we have talking. Okay, so you both want to talk. Wonder what all this sabotage and stuff is. Resentments and triggers. Okay, that is that Five of Wands, tensions, clashing, ascending, learning and transcending, preparing for union, new phase, Sword and Rose, clarity and truth, being honest and upfront with one another. Okay, what else? Okay, passion, we know that as well, insane chemistry. So they want the chemistry, they want to reinfuse the love. There's been some sabotaging, holding back on one another. They want to talk it through. Clarity and truth, revelation. They want to persist, determination. They're questioning, should they persist? Should they not persist? Still coming up in their energy that they want to. So Sag, then you say, if you want them to be putting in more effort or showing up in a certain type of way, stick to that, because moment by moment you can shift. If you're getting inconsistent results or you're confused, you're going from state to state because they're mirroring you, okay? Ascending, karmic relationship. Some of you, there's an outside relationship that's dying. Otherwise, this says grow and transform. It's somewhere between, okay, what's dead is dead. So the past also, Sag, like letting go of some conflict or tension between the two of you. Maybe where it's like been not loving enough. There's been some triggering. What else? Healthy choices, love and life. Okay, progression and arriving. With picture, looking at pictures, make new memories, missing you, nostalgia. Some of you are separated from this person like temporarily because the Three of Swords. And for others of you, there's just hurt feelings, and it's like, can we give each other what we need, like work on it, because there's been like sabotage. This is sabotage and rebuild, release resentments, talking, Sword and Rose. Let me just see. Why? I just don't know why there's all this like Five of Wands energy and Three of Swords. Tell me what's going on here. Okay, heartbreak. All Three of Swords literally is heartbreak. Okay, betrayal. It's just fighting, misunderstanding, trigger. Okay, it's triggering. Hookup. Third party. Okay, for some of you, there's an issue. There's a suspicion around cheating and it's not. And for others of you, this is a hookup because there's third parties in the mix and that's caused hurt feelings. And maybe this has been a dynamic, you know, between the two of you, and now there's a wanting to talk things through and something is being ended outside of the connection because you both Five of Wands in the reverse want to get rid of this kind of tension and competition. Okay, talk it through. I mean, we have legal matters now, so some of you are dealing with a situation with a third party, like it's been unfinished business, so that would be like marriage, divorce, etc. And this says death, something is over, right? So this is working on it with you. But this also just says, you know, balance. So wanting to rebalance things, wanting to be happier, create more happiness between the two of you. Now, if there's no actual third parties, there's been a hell of a lot of questions around that. Or it's been not really, the connection's not really been like nurtured and committed to, so then there's questions and suspicions around that. Take it as you will, but I would just get rid of all of that crap. No more triggering. We have a perfect relationship. They're totally in love with me and only me. Okay? If you want the commitment and not hook up or not the hot and cold, then just affirm for it. Sorry, Sag, I know that was a bit of one of those reads where I am going around in circles a bit, so I apologize. I just have to go with what I get. Either way, Sag, talking. New phase. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. Maybe you want them to be more loving and it triggers you. They have love. Maybe they come across sometimes as not loving enough. So then say they're so loving, they're so affectionate. This does say affection and attraction. Maybe it's also a clash in love language. I don't know, Sag. You can tweak people however you want. Check out my course Shifted, guys, if you want to learn more about it. I have a whole course it's all about you, self-concept, shifting you, no one to change but self. The I am, the identity of I am version of Sag that has what I want. Then selecting new version of person. I have an entire module on recreating your SP. You're not even recreating, you're selecting a version you prefer out of the infinite through you, okay? So check it out. The link is in the bio. In essence, I hope that helped some of you and guided some of you. I'm sending you so much love and I'll check in 2 weeks' time.